Almighty push.
Woman admits to calling authorities to home where young Scooter was. I was physically abused, so I called to protect myself. All right? There's a lot going on this young Scooter stuff. We're about to head into that straight up. Let's go.
There's a reaction for every action. This is part A. You guys didn't have part A. You guys only had part B. And the narrative, it looks like I was trying to set this man up because you guys don't have part B. I'm giving you part B. I'm giving you what led up to the call. I was physically abused, so I called to protect myself. That's the issue. That's part A. I never had any intentions to get anybody hurt. I was the one that was getting hurt.
But they say you lied.
And I came here to say my truth. That's it. That's all. I don't want no clout. I don't want anything. All these troll pages, y'all don't know me. None of y'all know me at all. At the end of the day, I'm a woman. And I was physically abused multiple
Girl, somebody just passed away from you lying. Don't play the woman card of this, bruh.
times. There's a reaction.
Hold on.
There was literally a shooting. The house, literally the neighbors next door, the house of the address that I just gave you.
So this is 911
there
call.
is literally a whole domestic dispute going on. There's like 7 guys that live in this house.
What's your name?
I'm sorry, what is my name?
Okay. Okay. Tell me exactly what happened.
Okay, so I'm the neighborhood watch, and basically like I said, these guys they're like selling drugs in and out of the house. All you see is guys coming in and out of the house with guns and stuff. They hold.
Girl, this doesn't sound like someone. You didn't say I was abused. You just said this is not you telling them you were abused. Just saying.
The guns in the air, and then it's like I'm not sure if they're pimping, but it's the situation that's going on right now. This girl doesn't have on any clothes. They threw her outside. He was fighting the girl. He literally fought the girl. I'm not sure what they was fighting over. If they was fighting over drugs, that's what it sounded like. There was it sounded like they were fighting over drugs. And then they started shooting. She had someone come over there, and they started shooting. But the house needs to be investigated. They're definitely they're doing illegal stuff over there, and it's disturbing the area.
How many shots were fired?
I would say 3. It was 3 shots.
When did it happen?
It's happening now. Yes. And the girl is hurt because she was like bleeding profusely, like blood everywhere.
Okay. Do you see or hear anything else?
Yeah, she's trying to get away, and they're holding her. She's being held hostage. Like they brought her. The guy that was fighting her, she ran outside naked, and then he was fighting her outside. And then there was another commotion. She tried to get away. He dragged her back in the house. So now they're at the door, literally fighting. It sounded like they were fighting over drugs, trying to get out. He's refusing to let her out, and it's like 7 guys in the house. There's also a child in danger as well because she has a baby.
Can you give me a description of the male?
The male is like has like a caramel complexion, low haircut.
Is he black, white, Hispanic, or Asian?
He's black, and he drives.
What color shirt and pants do he have on?
Blue. Regular blue jeans and like a regular like t-shirt. And I think you guys should get here quick because this girl he's really hitting her, and it's a child involved. There is like 7 guys in the house, and they all have guns. You guys need to hurry and get here before she doesn't make it.
Wow.
Ma'am, we already have help organized for her. What's
trying to get out?
Liz, this is what she said. Listen to what she said at the beginning. Listen.
There's a reaction for every action. This is part A. You guys didn't have part A. You guys only had part B. And the narrative, it looks like I was trying to set this man up because you guys don't have part B. I'm giving you part B. I'm giving you what led up to the call. I was physically abused, so I called to protect myself. That's the issue. That's part A. I never had any intentions to get anybody hurt.
You know what's crazy? Most ladies that call cops on their boyfriends and all that good stuff, you know, they usually call the cops, and when the cops come, they be like, "Oh no, don't let him, don't take him. I just wanted to call. I never had any intentions of getting him locked up," but the nigga always gets locked up later on, right? Now, follow up to this, mind you, they're saying this chick was on like the baddies or some shit like that, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Follow up to this. Breaking, 31-year-old Demetria Spence, which is her name, arrested by Atlanta police for false 911 call leading to the death of a young scooter. Are we surprised that lying to the police that led to someone getting murked, which means indirectly you did murk it? Indirectly, right? Are we surprised that, you know what I mean? This is the official right here. On April 1st, 2025, a 31-year-old Demetria Spence was taken into custody by the Atlanta Police Department and charged with transmitting a false public alarm under a if serious bodily harm and death resulted from the response of public safety agent. Ms. Spence was wanted for her involvement in making false 911, you know what I'm saying? Okay, blah, blah, blah. She done got arrested, y'all. Are we surprised? And to her, you can tell she is not, there's no remorse per se in there. She said, "I was getting the bruise," but you didn't tell them you were getting the bruise. You told them some other shit. You told them a whole lot of other shit. If you were getting the bruise, they probably wouldn't have came with as much force or whatever it is. I don't know. You know what I mean? They would have came with one or two cops, not thinking people got blammers and everything ready to, you know what I'm saying? Which would probably scare someone to, you feel what I'm saying? Maybe if one or two cops came, he could have explained his case or whatever it is, or maybe they could have, you know, handled it differently. But maybe when a lot of cops come in and block off the scene, bruh thinks, oh, something serious, but there must be, you know what I'm saying? And allegedly it was a trap house where bruh was at. So of course he thinking maybe it might be a raid or something. So blitzo, which led to what it led, right? You know what I mean? So I don't, she doesn't even sound like she's remorseful. It's one of the things, you know what I'm saying? All right. What y'all think about that? What are y'all thoughts about it? Because to me, you know what I mean? I think she's gonna get what she deserved. Because realistically, if the cops didn't get her, the streets was gonna handle her. You know, you see what's going on. The streets ain't patient these days, man. You see what happened to Jaden, whatever his name is, and you know they found a bro in Houston, and people expecting the second guy to. The streets ain't smiling these days, bro. You know what I'm saying? Follow up to the young scooter thing. We got some more follow up. You know what I mean? Look at this. Young Thug says young Scooter's autopsy reveals that he was shot. That's what Young Thug is saying. How does Young Thug know? It said the autopsy report came back and it has been confirmed that young Scooter was shot by APD. I just pray there are more people like Future who will go out the way to get their own autopsy. So Future did his own autopsy? Oh, okay. Autopsy team. Because these crime labs be working for the police. So the police is hiding it? Is this a conspiracy? Is this real? Is this a conspiracy? What, you know? They lying about how my brother passed. He definitely ain't fell and died. 12 popped the homie. Long live the Jug King, aka Finesse God. So from what we're seeing right here, at least from what this post we're looking at right here, and from what Young Thug is saying right here, Future had his own autopsy team. You know, if you don't know, I think he was signed to Future. You know what I'm saying? Or one of the, you know what I mean? He used to roll Future back in the day or something like that. But got his own autopsy team to do it. I don't know if this is true. I'm just going to let y'all know. So see, everybody always talks about the news I get. Look, y'all see me. I'm reacting to it. I pick, y'all seeing where it's being posted at. I don't know if this is true, but if this is true, then it makes sense. Kinda, right? Police covering stuff and all that good stuff. I don't know. I can't say. I'm not here to spread false news. I'm here to show you what's trending on social media. You know what I'm talking about? And this is what Young Thug is saying. that bruh was that Future had his own autopsy team do it, and they found that bro was shot. I don't know how true this is. I can't even, you know what I'm saying? But it would make sense because, you know what I'm saying, we've seen them reports from doctors saying, yeah, it's possible, but it's a very slim chance of that happening. You know what I'm saying? Another doctor coming out and saying, yeah, the femur is right there by pulse, by arteries. So once it breaks, it's going, So who knows which one is the case, which one is true, but this is what we see. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can let me know if y'all believe this or if this is true or, you know what I'm saying? Because we've not seen no, you know what I mean? I don't know if Future even, you know what I mean? So I don't know. I can't say, but this is definitely this is crazy. In all honesty, this is crazy because a lot of stuff going on. Oh, girl, not, it's wild. It's wild. R.I.P. to bruh for real though. Regardless of how it go, bruh is gone. He's gone. You know what I'm saying? And R.I.P. to him. They're gonna find out. Gonna find out what really went down. But bruh is gone. You know what I'm saying? Oh, girl talking all that good stuff, talking about this and that and that and that. Bruh, girl, if you had, man, yo, let me know what y'all think, man. Let's get on to some other stuff. You know what I mean? All right. Look at this. Where is this? Right here. So, Lil Baby and 4PF are allegedly expected to be indicted on RICO charges, reportedly said the head of Georgia PD Council's gang unit. Yeah, I don't know if y'all been seeing this that's trending that, they say, basically they've announced that they're going to be going after bruh. You know what I mean? Lil Baby and his 4PF guy saying that, RICO's coming. Everybody been talking about this. Everybody been saying, yeah, it's with the whole Goodfellas thing going down and all that. And now a follow up to that is that right here.
Oh, what's up? Oh, what's going on? Man, like, come on, bro. You know what's finna go on. Like, how the hell you can? You know what I'm saying? They ain't even like that, man. Them got tickets on a lot of these folks. I'm telling you.
We just heard somebody say these folks got tickets on these people. We know what's going on. First of all, who was that said that about the tickets?
Unc, the unidentified male that was being referred to as Unc.
And he's speaking with Mr. Sanders.
Correct.
And what, in your experience, do you know what tickets are?
A price on somebody's head.
What do you mean by what do you mean on somebody's head? What is that?
Like a bounty.
Okay. To have them arrested?
Harmed. Or
and who were they referring to in that portion of the call?
They were saying that they had heard that Dominique Jones had tickets on a lot of people's heads.
Dominique Jones had wanted to have people harmed.
Correct.
All right, moving on.
Oh, what's up?
So they saying Lil Baby had put a, green light on the Goodfellas. You know what I'm talking about? That's what this whole thing is. So it says gang investigator Marissa Viverito shows wiretap evidence in court allegedly proving that Lil Baby put bounties on people's heads. Oh, wow. I don't know how, true on all this good stuff is, but because that's not Lil Baby himself, right? We didn't hear, that's not, that's someone saying, but how can they really tie this to bruh per se if it's somebody else's, someone else's voice, you know what I'm saying? It's not him himself saying it, you know what I mean? And old girl that's saying this, I think they say, old girl, this is Marissa Viver, whatever. She's the one, I guess, this is the Goodfellas guys right here. You know what I mean? These are the rivals of Lil Baby's crew, which is the 4PF, or Lil Baby's former crew, right? Or because he, since he changed the name or whatever. But this is what they're using. One of the things that's coming out recently, where they trying to, let people know that for real, yeah, they're definitely going after bro. That Rico is coming through. Now I don't know if this is enough because unless they have the Unc guy, I don't even know because I don't think he say she say is enough to what I mean. But I don't know. I don't know too much about all this court shit. I stay the fuck away from all these things. You know what I'm saying? But all I know is, bruh, people saying Lil Baby should, take a sheet out of Dirk's book and get the fuck out of Dodge. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think he should do that. If he does that, it's gonna be over with. And once he does that, bruh, they're watching him all. Like once he starts moving towards that direction, they're gonna get his ass, and then they're gonna assume that he. So I don't think he should definitely make moves like that. at all. I don't think he should do that. But this is what we see. You know what I'm saying? This is, man, I don't know how effective this is gonna be. I don't know how truthful or how connected or how tapped, you know what I'm saying, this is gonna be on the issue. But I definitely think that y'all should stay away from crime. Like, whether you a rapper, actor, what, I don't even give a fuck what you're doing. Just stay the fuck away, bro. And I understand that, this, it's probably a previous situation, right? Previous life before he got into music. But they say this is happening while he was in music. That whole video shoot he did and the blam blamming, they said there was back and forth. After that blam blam, his people for PF went back and blam blam. Goodfellas came back blam blam. That's how those two kids got blammed. You know what I'm saying? And this is what the Goodfellas are here for, them two innocent kids that got blammed. You know what I'm saying? And these niggas here don't even look like they got remorse. But of course, that's the streets. You know what I'm saying? They don't see it. A life is a life. They don't really care. You know what I'm talking about? But let's hear this one more time.
Oh, what's going on? Man, like, come on, bro. You know what's finna go on. Like, how the hell you can, you know what I'm saying? They ain't even like that, man. Them got tickets on a lot of these folks. I'm telling you.
We just heard somebody say these folks got tickets on these people. We know what's going on. First of all, who was that said that about the tickets?
Unc, the unidentified male that was being referred to as Unc.
And he's speaking with Mr. Sanders.
Correct.
And what, in your experience, do you know what tickets are?
A price on somebody's head.
What do you mean by what do you mean on somebody's head? What is that?
Like a bounty.
Okay. To have them arrested?
Harmed.
Arrested is funny.
And who were they referring to in that portion of the call?
They were saying that they had heard that Dominique Jones had
Dominique Jones, I think that's Lil Baby's official name.
Tickets on a lot of people's heads.
Dominique Jones wanted to have people harmed.
Correct.
All right, moving on.
Man, hopefully, you know what I'm saying, I don't know much about much. Y'all can let me know if y'all think this is going to be enough for them to, I'm pretty sure if they, they spilling little things like this, they got more involved. Flacco, I remember, shout out to Poetic Flacco. He was saying something. He said, bruh, if the cops know what your enemigos did, they know what you did to your enemigos. You know what I'm saying? So if a Rico comes for the enemigos, expect a Rico coming for you too, because they understand the duality of things. You know what I'm saying? It takes two to tango. Feel me? I don't know. And you know what I'm saying? I hope, bruh, Lil Baby, because I ain't seen, he doesn't come off as thuggish and extra. I know he, off the streets, but he doesn't come off as a, extra ass nigga. He ain't trying to brag and all that. So I hope, things, go good for him and he doesn't, you know what I mean? But it's not looking so good. But then again, maybe it is, because as I said, this is not his voice. This is somebody else. Unless they have that person really the person about to fold, then I think, but other than that, I don't know. Let's keep going. All right. Let's see what we got. Look at this. Bbby Shmurda, Jeremiah, and Lou Got Cash. Damn, that name is crazy. Bbby Shmurda, Jeremiah, and Lou Got Cash collab for Summer Ready Bop Superstar Status.
Baby, you the baddest. 50 on the clothes, ass still the fattest. Love take you out, knock your ass about it. Love take you out, knock your ass about it.
Hey, come here, baby, bend it over. Let me hit you on the sofa. Lick you with it, make you fold up. Hit it with your makeup, don't be strong. Hit it with your makeup. Hit it with your makeup toast tug.
Superstars that
toast tug. Say she feel it in the whole girl. Hold on, Bobby, slow up. The neighbors heard, but they don't know much. Clean it up and eat the whole.
Y'all been wondering where Bbby Shmurda went. Hey, he is.
Eat it in the fourth son. With liberty for ash. Took the Cali, tell us in the Addy. Slip bitch, know I'm nasty.
What y'all think about that jam, man? You know what I mean? That boy Bbby Shmurda say, he recently said he want no crib, he ain't doing, you know what I'm saying? That boy trying to focus, he trying to stay away from all the Ricos, bro. That boy say it ain't got nothing to do with him. He trying to make his music and do his thing, do his little dance. You hear me? Yeah, this Shmurda dance. You feel me? But shout out to Bbby, man. You know what I'm saying? Bro really been out the way since he came out, you know what I'm saying, came back. This is how you stay out of all them Ricos, bro. You stay on your business, you stay away from the gangs, you stay over with the bullshit. It seems like Bbby learned. You know, some people don't learn. They go in there and they come out still trying to prove they're a thug, a big guy, this and that. Bobby Shmurda don't give a fuck, bro. This nigga says, bro, I am cool. I don't done my time for all this shit. I don't show y'all I'm loyal. I had it down. At some point, you all looking at me like, oh yeah, that's the way to do it. So now I'm out. You better leave me the fuck alone, bro. I don't prove that I'm a gangster. Now I'm living that civilian life, and I'm making my music, you know, do my thing, smacking the house. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But hey, this is how to stay away from all the bullshit. Get the fuck away from all the bullshit. Literally. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to send subliminal messages here and there. I'm doing no. You away. You ain't got shit to do with it. You let people know, hey, keep me the fuck away. You know, because we were wondering what happened to him and Rowdy, because we ain't seen him and Rowdy, because, you know, they used to be like that. But you ain't seen him and Rowdy together no more. So it's like, everyone's like, what, they beefing? Probably not. They probably just cool. But, you know, in the public spotlight, you know what I'm saying? He just, you know what I mean? So there ain't no confusion or anything like that. That's what I think. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can let me know if y'all, you know, but this is what I think. All right. But shout out to Bobby, man. You know, keep making your music, man. As for the song, by the way, shout out to Jeremiah and Lil Got Cash too. Jeremiah be, you know, bruh straight making all that sensual music, that sensual R&B, John. That, you know what I'm saying? This definitely is right up the Jeremiah alley. But the song itself, y'all, what y'all think about the song? You know what I'm saying? Is it a bop? Is it a summer bop? Because I don't know.
Baby, you the baddest. 50 on the clothes, ass still the fattest. Love take you out, knock your ass up at it. Love take you out, knock your ass up at it.
Hey, come here, baby, bend it over.
Hey.
Let me hit you on the
Damn, that boy had her.
Make you with it, make you fold up.
What the fuck? Hey, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think and go check it out, man. Superstar Status. You hear me? Let's keep going. All right. Look at this. Halo's little brother on the way. DDG. Congrats to DDG, man. It seems like he done knocked up somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I don't know if he's, you know, but he knocked up somebody. You know what I'm saying? And he got a baby on the way. Congrats to bruh. Mind you, bruh don't cut his hair too. You know what I'm saying? I had a little clip of that. I don't even know where I kept that. Bruh had cut his hair. Let me see if I got that clip still here somewhere. Oh, bruh cutting his locks off. Because I had seen that video. I just don't know where I kept it. You know what I mean? I don't know. Oh, there he is. Right here.
Hold it right here from the top right here. Right. Hold it right there.
That boy cut up his line.
I'm finna be acting different at Club DDG tonight.
This nigga.
Finna be acting different at Club DDG tonight.
Why bro cut his shit out though? He just got tired of it.
Hold it right here from
While I'm growing my joint out. Well, I ain't realistically. I just don't be touching my hair. You know what I'm saying? My shit. You know what I mean? And bro out here cutting his. It's cool.
the top right here. Right. Hold it right there.
And they got him holding it. Look at this.
I'm finna be acting different at Club DDG tonight.
Yeah, you acting different. You don't got a whole kid now, nigga. Maybe that's why. You know what I'm saying? You cutting the hair because of a new kid. You know what I'm saying? You trying to really look in that dad mode. You feel me? I don't know. But look, back on that. Look at this. Look at this interesting video that I failed to react to last time about Dirk. Look at this. Look at how Dirk looks, you know what I'm saying, at bruh. Just look at this. Look at this.
Be your friend, but that's a basic bitch. No passport, she don't know what a vacation is. Independence. You know what dedication is.
Yo, he couldn't even, bro couldn't even, look. Look at his eye. He's like, yo, what the fuck? You gonna let a nigga just touch your head like that? He's like, what? Look, he looking. Look, he like, yo, this nigga, this got to be a sketch, bro. It got to be a skit, bro, because this shit is crazy right here. One more time, bro. This is funny, bro. Would you see? As a man, this is, or everybody, this is the crown of your head, right? You know what I'm saying? And like for individuals that grow locks and stuff like that, that's kind of the locks are supposed to kind of signify like a crown as well. You know what I'm saying? And all that good stuff. So I can understand why, he got locks, like I got locks. So, we kind of treasure the top of our head. You know what I'm saying? Niggas just touching our head, unless you're our father or, you know what I'm saying, like an OG or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But another man of your, I guess equal status is you just touching your head like that, like as though you're his boy or something. And then he grabs you like, Dirk like, yo, what the fuck? You gonna let this nigga just hold your shoulder like that? What you on? He like, I can't look at you the same no more. God damn, I can't even look at you like this no more. I'm sorry, bro. We gotta watch this a couple more times. It's just funny. Bro, his face is everything, bro. He's like, nigga, you gonna let this? He like, oh man, I'm fucking with the wrong guys. This shit. He's like, this shit right here crazy. I can't even do it, bro. Goddamn. Nah, man. Shout out Dirk, man. Free the minds, bro. You know what I'm saying? Free the minds if he needs to be free, man. God, love. That shit funny, bro. Oh shit, man. All right, let's keep going though. Goodness me. What else we got right here? Look at this. Yo, this nigga, yo, this just said, welcome to Houston, Bow Wow. Them girls dog that man's bottle, bro. He got the money though, man. That nigga, look at that face. He like, oh yeah, I ain't never do no freebies no more. Fuck that. Not because I got money. Y'all trying to just hell no. I ain't about to keep buying bottles for y'all fuck niggas, man. Or fuck bitches, you know what I'm saying? But you like, yo, what the fuck? They say that's how Houston be, bro. You getting that bottle? It's their bottle now, bro. Why you ask for it back? You got the brand. He like, let me get my bottle back, right? Look. You can already tell, like, look at his face right there. You can already tell, bro, that he's like, he don't seen that bottle go for like, from the one girl he gave it to the 6 other girls. He's like, yo, what the? He's like, oh, hold on, let me get my bottle, bro. Look at his hand. Let me get my bottle. Y'all tripping. Look. You're like, God damn. Y'all gave me an empty bottle. What am I gonna do with it? It's an empty bottle. Hey, yo, how y'all do it? Like, for real, though, like, you know what I'm saying? What y'all think? Y'all think bruh shouldn't be stressing because he got the bread? He can just buy another bottle? Y'all think he should just, you know what I'm saying? Or y'all think them girls tripping for not, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's common courtesy, man. Yeah, take a little swig. You know, if he gave you the bottle, give it, you know what I mean? And before, you know what I mean? Before you go and give it to your friend, ask him, can they have? But women don't care. You know what I'm saying? We already know. Women don't care. It's just funny, bro. It's just funny to see his reaction. You're like, God damn. Never again, bro. Never again. Guy's crazy, you know. Shout out to Bow Wow, man. Shout out to Houston, man. God, I love, man. Shit. Let's keep going, dog. We got some more stuff to talk about. All right. Look at this. New allegation against Diddy. Man claims Beyonce and LeBron James allegedly witnessed him at freak off party in 2015. Oh, these folks just keep coming with this. They just keep coming with this at this point. Like, hey, you know what I mean? Every day is a new Diddy allegation. Now they don't brought Beyonce and LeBron in it. Why? Let me take a wild guess. Maybe because Jay-Z and Beyonce are trending right now because of Kanye, and then LeBron is trending because of the stuff he got with Stephen A. Smith. You notice how they always bring people that are trending at the moment into the things? Maybe, or maybe this is the truth. I don't know. I can't even say because you know what I mean? But it just seems so fishy or suspicioso, you know what I'm saying? That this one is coming now while LeBron, because we ain't never heard nothing with LeBron in it. Now with the whole Stephen A. shit going on, all of a sudden now LeBron don't popped in his mind. You know what I'm talking about? The Beyonce and Jay-Z one, you know, people been suspecting, maybe, you know, whatever. But now with the whole Kanye, you know, Kanye be going on, you know, going at them and woo, you know, with about the kids and all that good stuff. Now we seen Beyonce name pop up. They tried Jay-Z. That shit didn't work. They tried The only reason I'm pretty sure they didn't put Jay-Z in this too is because they already done tried Jay-Z. Whoever doing this, you crazy for going at Beyonce because Jay-Z, Beyonce, that's his woman. That's them same resources he used for himself, he's gonna use for her. So I don't know why you would even play this game. You know what I'm talking about? By the way, if you want to see the you know, whatever, whoever is saying this, All that stuff is right here. You can go check it out at Hollywood Unlocked. By the way, shout out to Hollywood Unlocked. You know what I'm saying? Jason Lee and all that. But yeah, me personally, I don't believe this. I don't. I mean, why? How could I? Why would I? This whole shit, you know what I mean? Just, come on, man. Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. At this point, like, I don't even know. At this point, I feel like it's just some bullshit. Like, people keep coming up with these new, bro. We've gotten enough. The only evidence that we've seen so far is the Cassie video. You know what I'm saying? And that's not even about a freak off. That's about, bro, really whooping some, and talking about that. Talking about whooping some, you know what I'm saying? Let's get to something else. Look. Comedian Kypri Taylor arrested, charged with brutal assault on girlfriend Ariel Woods. Bro, if y'all didn't see this video, I seen this video. It got me so infuriated, bro. I was so hot, bro. I was so hot when I seen that video, bro. Only for me to find out he was a comedian. And, bro, he was whooping the dog shit out of this lady, bro. Bro, he was whooping the. If y'all ain't seen this video, bro, I can't even show it. Thank God they didn't show it. But y'all go look for, bro. He whooped the dog shit out, bro. I was so pissed, bro. I was so mad seeing the way this man whooped. I was like, bro, why you whooping her like you whooping a man, bro? Or you whooping a dog or something like you? Bro, I was so infuriated. It was hella triggering, bro. Hella triggering, bro. I mean, it doesn't matter the reason. No matter what, it doesn't matter, bro, because he was whooping on her. Her homegirl came in, and he went back to still whoop. And when I say whoop, I'm not talking about just, bro, this nigga was wailing the devil's punches on this motherfucker, bro. Oh, my God. I was so mad, bro. You know, if you don't know, this is Bro Talk. You know what I'm saying? Part of the Almighty Collective, a branch of the Almighty Collective. If you don't know what the Almighty Collective is, my brand, right? The land of positivity where empathy reigns. So I'm a very empathetic person. Bro, I was so infuriated, bro. The way I was like, bro, I wanted to whoop the, bro, man. I was like, who? Usually I don't even be checking like to find out who this person is. Bro, they had his tag on there. I had to go check who is this nigga. Find out he's a comedian. I was hot. I'm like, a comedian? Niggas be having like, you know, it's crazy. The people that make you like as they say that the people that make you smile the most have the most demons. They be going through the most. But bro, there's no reason for this man to have whooped this lady like he did, bro. Look at her face. Look at what this man did. Look at his face. He looked like nigga look possessed. He look crazy. He look like he confused on why he there. Nigga, you know why the fuck you there. With your big ass. Man, oh my goodness. That man whooped the, bro, I swear, bro. Y'all go check that video out yourself because I definitely not showing that on here. I'm pretty sure YouTube fucked me up for that. Plus, I wouldn't even do that. Bro, I was so hot, bro. Like, just to find out this nigga's a, bruh. That's crazy. Y'all be, bro, relationships, bro, y'all be careful who y'all be dating, bro. Because this shit right here, bro, like, I swear, bro, this is crazy. I always tell guys, bro, if it's too much, walk the fuck away. I'll say this on this channel all the time when I react to all these stupid situations with relationships. Where, like, the other one where the man blamed his wife in front of the kids. The other one where, you know, I'm like, bro, if it's too much, walk the fuck away. Just get the fuck out of Dodge. It's net, bro. If he had done what I always tell you, think twice, act right. If he had thought twice, thought about, man, what would happen if I, you know what I'm saying? And then thought about what's the end of this? Like, what's the end of, like, how would this end? Bro, look at her face, bro. He don't demolish the girl, bro. Man, wishing her a speedy recovery, bro. And I hope she don't go back to this man because you know how ladies be. They go, oh, man, yeah, he wasn't always like that. I hope she doesn't try that dumb shit. And if she does, at that point, mind you, he's in jail. I'm pretty sure he ain't going to be out. This nigga, he going to do some time for that. But I hope she don't go back to him or even communicate because you know how ladies be, oh, man, they always see the good side. You know what I'm saying? Even when in the bad side, he's like, bro. No. All that good shit was cool. It was cool. But once that bad shit starts showing off, blitzo, because that's a different person. I keep telling you, the person you are yesterday is not the person you're going to be today. The person you're going to be today is not going to be the person you're going to be tomorrow. We keep evolving. Shit keeps happening. Life happens to us. But the decisions that you make is what matters. You feel what I'm saying? He made the decision to whoop, and she better make the decision to peel. Get the fuck out of there. You know what I'm saying? Because this shit is crazy. I hope bro get what he deserved, and I hope she gets a speedy recovery though. On God. Look at this. Brandy Sherry reveals Nick Cannon was the only guy that was able to properly date her and her twin sister. What? I think these girls ain't they some
But do they all think that they're going to be able to rescue you from that life?
I think it is a rescue thing. Like, I can save her.
Is that what happened with Nick Cannon?
He's the only guy that was able to properly date me and my sister together.
And he didn't try to get you guys pregnant.
We had that discussion, but who wants brother cousins or sister cousins
Hell
or daddy
no.
uncle? How do I explain that to everybody?
You guys were seeing him for how long?
I want to say like a year and a half.
So you guys would all just like hang out together?
Yeah, like almost live together.
And
I mean, but they do PORN together, the two sisters. So, you know what I mean? Yeah, I seen them once. This is back in the day when I was still partaking in or observing the PORN. I don't do that no more, legit. But, you know what I mean? But they fine, though.
the sexual experiences would mostly be together.
Yeah, unless I wake up and he was like her in the bathroom, but I wouldn't care.
Wow. But do they all think that they're going to be able to rescue?
They twins, bro. They look like they identical type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? And they fine. I ain't gonna lie. They definitely my type. They fine. You know what I'm saying? But then again, you know what I'm saying? I like who like me, though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's my rule. You like me? Well, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes, you know, we got, you know, but I like who like me, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't do no chasing. You feel me? That's just me. You know what I'm saying? There's always someone more beautiful out in this world. If I was chasing just looks, but mind you, I ain't chasing shit but money right now, though. So, you know what I'm saying? Just letting y'all know. But, hey. See, that's that, yeah, expensive shit.
You from that life?
But nah, though, Nick Cannon, bruh. Hey, Nick Cannon being, you know, with the ladies, he gets a good rap with the ladies, I guess. You know, he's a polyamory, polygamy, whatever the fuck it is. You know what I'm saying? Would y'all date, you know what I'm saying? How y'all feel about that with the whole, like, brother, sister, cousin, whatever, like, you know, having a kid with two sisters? I mean, that's nothing. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, realistically, though. I mean, like, actually, there's nothing wrong with that. What's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with that at all. Actually, I just thought about it. What the fuck? There's nothing wrong with that at all. At all. I ain't got shit, like, as long as the kids are not messing with each other, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then as well as them, as long as they're not messing with each other, like, why you smell? Like, how would that work when you smell? You know what I'm saying? How would that work when you? But as I said, these ladies are PORN stars. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, it might be a different ball game for them. You know what I'm saying? They definitely, which is crazy too. But you know, I know it got hella weird real quick. But like, this is bro talk, right? We talk about regular stuff. You know, empathy. We relate to. You know what I'm saying? This is regular shit. Like, how would as a lady, would you date twin brothers? As a guy, would you be in Nick Cannon's situation? I know most guys will probably jump at being in Nick Cannon's situation. Let's be realistic. Come on, bro. These ladies are not ugly. You know what I'm saying? And, yeah, I mean, shit, where I come from, well, you know, Nigeria, people do it. They marry sisters. That's a fact. That's a fact. Now, I don't know how it goes down in the bedroom. That part, I can't even speak, but I definitely know that people marry sisters. And it's nothing, you know what I'm saying? It just, I don't know. Y'all can let me know what y'all think. But they definitely saying that Nick Cannon was the only one properly able to date both of them at the same time. You know what I'm saying? And back to what she was saying about, like, look, hold on.
I think it is a rescue thing. Like, I can save her.
Is that what happened with Nick?
Women think they can save, like, you know, guys that date PORN stars think they can save them. What the fuck? Why y'all trying to save them? Just if you can't. It's the same. I guess it's the same thing with when women think they can change a guy. But why are y'all trying to do all that? Just, bruh. No.
Cannon?
He's the only guy that was able to properly date me and my sister together.
And he didn't try to get you guys pregnant.
We had that discussion, but who wants brother cousins or?
Nobody cares. I'm pretty sure the kids would be like, it's a family. What, brother, cousin? What? Yeah. What? Who cares?
Sister, cousins, or daddy, uncle.
There's nothing wrong with that. I just thought about it. There's really nothing wrong with brother, cousins, or sister. It doesn't change shit as long as they're not fucking with each other. They're just related. It's blood. Like, what the fuck? As long as they're not, you know what I mean?
I'm gonna explain that to everybody.
You guys were seeing him for
Explain
how
them-
long?
I want to say like a
What you
year
need to
and a
explain to
half.
anybody?
So you guys would all just like hang out together,
Yeah, like almost live together.
and the sexual experiences would mostly be together.
Yeah, unless I wake up and he was like her in the bathroom, but I wouldn't care.
Wow. But do they all think that they're going to
Why
be
would
able to
you care?
rescue you from that?
By the way, clearly, you know, as you can see right here, how much you need to date him. You can see it right here. This is how much you need to date him. you need to, so you can understand why Nick Cannon could date him properly. That nigga got bread. Cheezo. Dude, look, that's what they want, man. You know what I'm saying? You want to date him, you got to drop that breado. See, me, I'm cool. Baddies want somebody that, you know, baddies, see, this is the thing with baddies, bro, especially in this day and age. Baddies are all about material shit. I'm sorry. I don't want a woman that's, as I always tell you, bro, I don't judge a book by its cover, but rather by the context of its character. I take an ugly girl that treats me like the world, like treats me like the king, than a baddie that treats me like trash. Just being real. I'm sorry. I don't know what y'all into. I like who like me, bro. I ain't got time, bro, like to be, because one thing for sure that's certain, like I always tell you, the first rule in reality, nothing lasts forever. Nothing is permanent. Everything is temporary. Secondly, I don't know how, you know, we never know how long we have it for. So I don't know how long, you know, until anything changes. So I'd rather deal with a good experience that, you know, me feeling like a king and soothed and all that, than for me chasing after some shit just to keep qualifying for it. That's what most of y'all niggas watching right now. I know most of y'all will be like, yeah, no, I'll go with a baddie. I know a lot of y'all like that. Like what you like. That's your shit. But me, if it's not mutual, I don't want it. I'm sorry. I don't care how bad you look. Look, this is another thing about being bad or looking bad. You know what I'm saying? Your looks, you didn't have to work for your looks. You were born like this. You don't have to work for it. And that's why we have all these baddies with shitty characters, because they didn't have to work for nothing. Everything comes easy because how they look, everybody treats them, you know, shit comes easy for them, right? They don't have to work on their personality because they didn't even have to work on their beauty. So if you grading somebody based on their beauty, that just shows how shallow you are. Mind you, there's nothing wrong. If you're a shallow person, just be honest. You shallow. You like what you like. That's cool. Me, I love character. I love personality. You know what I'm saying? What's going to keep me fucking with you? The look is I'm going to be attracted. Oh, shit. Oh. But by the time I talk to you and realize that you want me to jump through hoops and all that good shit, instantly I'm going to leave your ass. I'm be like, deuces. I'm cool. Go find one of them rich millionaires that, you know what I'm saying? And them niggas, because they can have a lot of women, they get 1,000 baddies. That's the one thing I usually notice. Like, if a nigga can get one baddie, he usually doesn't settle for just one baddie. He has a lot of baddies. You know what I'm saying? And anyway, all that is all that. Y'all can let me know what y'all think. I ain't about to keep going into this. You feel me? All right. Let's go back right here. Look at this. This is tragic right here, man. Deadly Florida goddamn. Deadly Florida crash kills 3 women after they post wild video of drinking and driving at 116 miles per hour? Shit. Look at this. Hold on. Let's see the video first. This is one of the victims. Damn. Golly. Pay attention to your actions. It said it in the song. Did she just let her hand go of the wheel? What the hell, man? Damn, this is sad shit. Look at the driver drinking, and she ain't got her hands on the wheel. Golly, man. 116. Look at them. Just, I hit the bill. And it's dark. You can't even see. Why you speeding so fast? Oh, no. Oh, she drinking water now to sober up. 92. They don't drop down to 92. That's still a lot though. Damn, it's dark, bro. Y'all can't see none. Right? Damn, sisters, man. R.I.P. R.I.P. God damn, R.I.P. for the foolishness, man. But you know, a lot of us, you know, some of us is drunk and drive, you know, drunk driven, whatever it is before. You know what I'm saying? I hope we were not driving that fast, and if you were, let this be a lesson to you. R.I.P. to ladies, but yeah, this is, come on, man. This is crazy right here, man. This person says, crazy how your life was in his hands and you begged him to stop, all because his choice. I'm hurt. No. Said, this is exactly why I be scared as fuck when other people be speeding with me in the car. This is a lady saying that. Damn, man. You know what I'm saying? It says one of the victims posted this days. Yeah, this is about I'm guessing this is about that other situation with the Memphis nigga that was in Arkansas and all that good shit, right? I don't know if y'all seen that one. But I'm guessing this is what one of the victims was saying. Like, this is exactly why I'd be scared as fuck when other people be speeding. But she was in that car and someone was speeding and she didn't say nothing. We didn't hear nobody say, slow down, stop, none of that. Damn. It's tragic, you know what I'm saying? You know, one of the rules of one of the 7 laws of the universe, man, cause and effect. One of the Hermetic laws. You know what I'm saying? Bro, shit. R.I.P. to them, man. R.I.P. to them for real. You know, y'all, please, bro. Please. Don't drink and drive, bro. It's more detrimental to, like, come on now. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at these ladies. They just gone like that. Shit. Some people don't feel sorry for them. Some people are like, man, I can't even feel sorry for them. But you got to feel, bro, come on, bro. We all make mistakes. We all done some stuff. It shouldn't be enough. That's the thing. They say experience is the best teacher, but that's the experiences that you get to come back from. You feel what I'm saying? We all made mistakes, man. We've all, you know what I'm saying? Shit. A lot of us have drunk and driven before. Maybe not as fast and all that, but we still done it. We weren't supposed to do it. You know what I'm saying? Some of us probably crossed the street. We weren't supposed to cross the street. Anything could have happened at the... Like, we all make mistakes, man. And everything we react to, you know what I'm saying? We all make mistakes. But choices, bro. I keep telling you, choices we make, man. Like, real talk. You know, the choices we make is shit. Please, everybody, please learn from this. You know what I'm saying? Please learn from this. You know what I'm saying? If someone's driving fast in the car, bro, you better get on their ass. Hey, stop that shit, man, nigga. Ooh. You know what I'm saying? And if they're not willing to stop, you better start calling all the, calling people. Hey, stop this. You know what I'm saying? Because, golly, man. R.I.P. to them for real. I ain't even gonna lie. It's a sad thing. All right. Look at. Okay, this is that same thing. All right, look at this.
I just got into a car accident with an 18-wheeler. Literally, my car went underneath the 18-wheeler.
Damn. Went underneath it?
If you're in Atlanta, you know it's raining so bad. My car just sped out of control. And went underneath the 18-wheeler. And I literally was just praying to God. And I made it with my son. And just like, made sure that I relaxed. And then I hit the side of the highway. Shoot to me with my son. And I've been here for about 8 minutes. Not one fucking car has stopped to make sure I was okay.
Sister, you just said it's raining crazy. And that just happened to you. What makes you think it ain't gonna happen to them? They ain't worried about you when they worry about themselves.
I have the nerve to be driving. I just got driving on the emergency lane to get around me.
You're supposed to be calling AAA. That's the reason why people are not worried about you is because they expect that if you in that car, you call AAA or someone to come help you. Not getting on the video thing or whatever it is. I'm pretty sure that's why people are not stopping. They worry about their own cars getting fucked up too.
I'm just so grateful my son wasn't with me. Literally, it's always something, bro. There's always something. I don't know, like, If you smell, like, I gotta pee so fucking bad.
Did you call AAA?
Seeing me go straight underneath a fucking 18-wheeler, like, bro, I just really start praying. Like, I'm so thankful just off the shit if I can be here for my son. And I just, like, brace myself for whatever.
There we go. That right there is why people ain't worried, because cops are coming. Maybe they already don't call cops. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing. She's like, oh, no one's going to help me. You don't know what they did, what they're doing when they, you know what I'm saying? You hear all that sirens. Somebody probably called, unless you called it. Somebody called that for you. They don't need to come there. You see what just happened to you? You want it to happen to them? That's the thing about help, bruh. I keep saying this, and I've said this all the time. I've said this so many times when it comes to reality. Bruh, we are all responsible for ourselves. When you ask somebody to help you, you're asking them to add your burden to the burden they're already carrying. You don't know what burden they're carrying. You only know your burden. So if you get mad at someone not wanting to help you, that's on you. Because in this life, when we came, we are all responsible for ourselves. You can't get mad that people ain't trying to help you, you know what I'm saying, when you ask for help, because they have their own problems. What if they try to come help you and they skid too out of control or some shit, or someone smacks them? You said it's raining like crazy. You know, you have to be understanding. Even though your situation is crazy, that's why there are people that are paid to help at this situation. You call those people to come help you out. Mind you, I understand, and you know, I'm grateful. I'm extremely grateful that you're alive, and you know nothing happened. You gonna make it to your son. And I hope you weren't speeding like the sisters we just saw previously. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just gonna assume you were not. You know, hydroplaning really does happen, whether you speeding or not. Hydroplaning is a crazy thing, especially as she's saying if it's raining like heavy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you can't be mad that people ain't trying to help you. You want them to join you. You know what I'm saying? Like, what if they do that? And as I said, they do that and boom, now their car's fucked up. Now both y'all, who's gonna help who? That's why they pay people to do these things. When you get in a situation, you don't pull out your phone first. You don't pull out your phone to record. You pull out your phone to call for help. Then you can do this recording. I'm hoping, and I'm assuming that you the one that called the cops. Or if not, those some people that you talking about, oh, I can't believe they're getting on the emergency late to get out. They have places to be. Maybe somebody's going to emergency their own selves. You don't, you know. But I'm hoping one of those people, and I'm guessing one of those people are the ones that called for them cops to come through. Because I don't know if you called, because it seemed like, I don't know. It seemed like you just put out your phone and start recording and talking about, you know, you said you've been there for 8 minutes. You got to pee and some more shit. Great, if you got to pee, you better pee. I don't know what you're talking about. You almost lost your life and you worry about just peeing. That car is already damaged. Pee in that motherfucker. What's wrong with you? Like, you know what I mean? Pee in that up. What the hell? She out here worried about peeing and shit. Nah, for real though. I'm you know, grateful that she made it alive, you know what I'm saying, safe and all that good stuff. But yeah, nah. Don't expect nobody to help you, bro. Or don't get mad when people don't help, because everybody has their own shit they're going through. You're literally asking somebody to take double the burden on. You know what I'm saying? And this is how I feel myself. Like when I ask people for help and they can't help me, I fully understand, because, bro, I don't know what the other person is going through when I'm asking them for help. They can be going through worse things than me, whatever, the same thing or even less. It doesn't matter, because I'm literally asking them to carry my burden on top of their burden. You know what I'm saying? And in this life, when we all came responsible for ourselves. You feel what I'm saying? And this is just how I think. I could be wrong, you know what I'm saying? But this is how I think. You know what I mean? Y'all can let me know what y'all think about that. All right. You know. We have come to the end of the episode. I appreciate everybody that's on here seeing this. Don't forget to like, share, follow, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. The land of positivity, where empathy reigns, with the sun that shines in that land of positivity. Almighty Vibes is here. Every day, about 6 p.m. PST, you know what I'm saying, 6 to 9 p.m. PST, I usually get on, you know what I'm saying, covering trending topics, all that good stuff, from a point of empathy, love, a little bit of comedy in there, a little sprinkle, you know what I'm saying. Of course, all deep minds, you know what I'm saying, all that good stuff. So appreciate everybody, you know what I'm saying. I've been noticing that the channel has been growing, you know what I mean. There's been a lot of people, it's been growing. So I appreciate everybody. And of course, let's keep growing, you know. So, you know, It's your boy Almighty. You know what I'm saying? Positivity. Come on now. If I'm mighty, you mighty. That's the whole point. You know what I'm saying? You don't hear what I say at the end. Just wait to hear what I say at the end. Anyway, I'm gonna see y'all next time. Stay mighty because we are all mighty. Oh, hold up. By the way, check out the music. You know what I'm saying? Check out the music. Almighty Vibes. I recently dropped a track. This track right here. You feel me? Armageddon 9. It's the LA Fire tribute. It's a tribute to the LA fires that went down. You know what I'm saying? Go check him out. Go check it out. I just dropped this yesterday. Armageddon 9. Featuring the homie Kilo and the Osto. So, you know what I'm saying? It's your boy Almighty, though. You know what I mean? So, go check it out and let me know what y'all think about that. But with that, though, we can call it a night. Stay mighty because we are almighty. I am out of here. Peace.
Almighty push.